Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Alright, so we have all of our triple growth items or weapons equipped, along with some support materia. And we have Yuffie set up for healing with all three of our enemy skill things. And yes, so, since we have all of our magic materia that we have, we're missing one. Since we have all of that mastered, it's almost all summons in here. In fact, it is all summons. The reason is because we're going to go through some pretty huge AP fights pretty soon. So, we have some cutscenes, though. Oh, went too far. I always go too far. Alright. So we land right here, and we can walk right into the Forbidden Capital. I was gonna say, shouldn't we get a music change? Alright. So, yeah, I did this all before, but I forgot I was doing some test runs with the new software, and was changing up the formats that I record in, and I left it in a format that was horrible. It was absolutely awful, so I may have to do a bunch of re-recording, but it doesn't matter because new recording hardware is on the way. Yes, exactly. Like, literally ordered it today, so. Are you getting something? Give me a moment. I mean, it won't take effect for, like, this LP or anything. Because it's far more hardcore kind of hardware for, I mean, like, well, I don't know. We'll see. I'll have test videos and stuff up so you guys can see. The knowledge of the ancient swirling around here is telling me one thing. The planet's in a crisis. A crisis beyond human power or endless time. It says when the time comes, we must search for Holy. Holy? Holy, the ultimate white magic that might stand against Meteor. Perhaps our last hope to save the planet from Meteor. If my soul seeking Holy reaches the planet, it will appear. When Meteor, everything will disappear. Perhaps even ourselves. Even us? It is up to the planet to decide. What is best for the planet? What is bad for the planet? All that is bad will disappear, that is all. I wonder which way humans are. You're not human. You're floating and you have no legs. Like, search for Holy. How do we do it? Speak to the planet. Get the white materia that will bond the planet to humans. Then speak to the planet. If my wish reaches the planet, the white materia will begin to glow a pale green. This is the end. Ares had the white materia. But when Ares died, it fell from the altar. That's why this is the end. Look at this. Ancient writing. Can you read it? I can't even make it out. This is no time for jokes. I don't think that's a contraction that actually exists in the English language. This is... I'm not an ancient, I can't read this thing. And maybe all but my eyes aren't completely bad yet. Look closely below the writing. There's something written in chalk. Even sunlight can't reach. Key. It was probably written by a scientist who went here. He probably used all his energy to make up these two words. Key to what? I don't know, but it probably has something to do with our riddle. The riddle... If the riddle, then it must have something to do with Ares. So this note points to where the key is? Probably. Use these words as clue and go find the key. I'll continue to figure out the ancient's writing.
A place even sunlight won't reach is where the key is, right?
When you find the key and when you can't go any further, come back here. Maybe I'll understand more from the writing and get some new information for you.
Alright. We can leave. So, we have to go find the key to the ancients. Now, we could have just gotten the key right away and just skipped this entire scene. But, why would we do that? It's an LP. I mean, because we know where the key is. Well, I know where the key is. If you don't know where the key is, you will soon know where the key is. Because I'm going to go get the key. Because that's what we have to do. And we can't do anything else. Like, there's nothing else. There's literally, all we could do is master summon materia. Which would take days. Like, literally days. Knights of the Round has this ridiculous amount, it takes a ridiculous amount of AP. I think we have all of the summons, though. Alright, so the key is at the bottom of the ocean. Perfectly logical, right? So we need our sub. Which, you know, is here. Okay, we'll submerge here. Because I'm a little worried about where Emerald Weapon is. I'm always a little worried about where Emerald Weapon is. In my practice file, I tried some setups for Disc 2 weapon fights. And I tried fighting Emerald Weapon, and it killed me in less than 2 minutes. Even using, like, a setup that's meant to kind of make it possible. Ruby Weapon killed me even quicker, but Ruby Weapon, it's more about strategy than it is about blatant power. We are going to be fighting some weapons soon. There are 4 in the game, and we'll be fighting. Well, one of them we'll have a mandatory battle with, which is why we're set up for great AP stuff. Do you think it's analysis completed? Exact date of origin cannot be determined. Estimated to be several thousand years old. Key of the Ancients. All right, so we've got it. So now Bugenhagen, you know, can do whatever he's gonna do. Do the thing that he's gonna, the deal. Oh, I hate this. I hate trying to turn around in this stupid little room. All right, here we go. And we will, yeah, we're gonna ascend as soon as possible. I don't want to deal with Emerald Weapon. Ever. But we will be taking on Emerald and Ruby Weapon in this LP. I'm taking on and beating. And thoroughly, I mean, if I've beaten both of them before, we can beat them. Although we're down here, I suppose we could morph a ghost ship or something. Like, that would at least give us a better chance at Emerald. But again, it's a Disc 3 thing. We'll do it before we beat the game, though. I mean, I'm not going to beat the game and then come back and do them as bonus videos. We'll do it as part of the actual plotline. Because it's cool. Alright. So back to where we just were. Just north of Bone Village. So there's Bone Village. Follow this. Perfect. Wow, I parked it so it blocked the road. Smart of me, right? Alright. So let's get this out of the way. We haven't had some real plotline advancement in a while, right? Okay. I wish they didn't make us run all the way around. But I think if we come in from the other side, I don't know if it makes any difference, really. You know, I should check if we can go out that way. No. I didn't think so.
Now you've found it. That music box over there will put the key in it. I'll go use the key, I'll wait here. And watch closely what happens.
You don't really have to, like, watch closely what happens. It's, you know, it's gonna be big and obvious. It's not. Although that's pretty cool. Although, couldn't we easily have done that with our sword? Just knock those all around? Maybe not. I mean, we had no way of knowing. That's the problem. There's no indication. Unless, you know, the ancients' writings say just like, unless you don't have a submarine, go just knock those around with a sword. Which is possible. I mean, we don't know what it says. Anyway, jeez.
Now go inside. Hope may be inside. Or
I don't know what else he was gonna say. Like, or a giant monster that'll eat you. Like,
that's just a screen to project an image. Look at the image projected on the screen of the water.
it's pretty. It's a lot of work to go through. Like, as an ancient people, to make a projector, to like divert the large enough source of water to create a waterfall to do this. So I wonder if they had to redo, if they redid some animation, or they used the original animation, because we don't see Sephiroth. So like, but some of this looks pretty simple. Like that may be reused as that as well. But this is new and cool. It's glowing.
It's pale green.
Ares had already prayed for Holy. After I gave up the black materia to Sephiroth, Ares' words came into my dreams. She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth. And to do that, there was a secret here. That was Holy. That's why she had the white materia. Ares knew about here, and what she had to do. Ares has left us great hope, but it cost her her life. Her future. I'm sorry, Ares. I should have figured this out sooner. You left us without saying a word. It was all so sudden, so I couldn't think. That's why it took so long for me to find out, but Ares, I understand now. Ares, I'll do the rest. Not I, Dorcas, we.
The big gift the flower girl left for us. It'd be sad if we didn't finish it.
Agreed. Thank you, Ares. Ares' voice has already reached the planet. Just look at the glow of the white materia. But how about Holy? How come Holy isn't moving? Why?
Something's getting in the way.
Him. He's the only one that could do it. Sephiroth, where are you? Alright. Okay. So now let's get a phone call. See? Told you. What the?
Sorry, I was a little surprised.
What happened?
You remember when the Judon cannon disappeared? Actually, Rufus moved it.
Moved it? That big thing? Where? Why?
Rufus wants to destroy Sephiroth with it. The cannon operates on huge materia, but the huge materia has already been used in the rocket plan. So since the cannon's useless right now, he decided to move it to a place where where Mako is gathered.
And where is that? Oh ho ho! Where indeed? I love this game. All right, everybody. When we come back, giant Mako-powered cannon. Bye, everybody.